Vibrant Media, be heavily minded and ethically conscious.
Be rehabilitating the Tepa to Goaso road.
Why, moi. Goaso going by. Moi, Kakra, and I got a backpack car. I'm gonna cover. What's this in an AC? Moi. Is it a moment? Is it a memory?
I've directed the Ministry of Roads and Highways to prioritize the completion of the Goaso Highway. This is a crucial link for mobility and trade across the region.
Honorable, I don't know Mohammed MP for Goaso was enough enough. Aqua Coaching Como.
Isakayo Mahama. Yami Sano. Yami Enyane Kase. Nana Diama Menia Jia. But I defeated Ukraine. But the bad form, mini at the area Mahama and this is for you. I say, I'm quite ready through. And I have 4 a dear before any bread at 2 about a year MPP. Because a bag Ghana for a 2 area Mahama 2016. Now I see a Dimama and a Bush and this is for bro. Now I can't have one Cassan idea.
I will be on my say,
my Tepa, video Goaso. Now my penny Bible so many and sapet. What the ass fatty walk on Uncle said, Uncle come become. Himself, so you will come and come a few. I'm saying the pepper bonny. Hey, Rachel, Mama. It is that time near Cabba Jimmy Bre, I had the idea Santa for, Yadia 114, and Tia Patria, one I should crab to Abamano. A stone age, a chum. And Tia Futu said out to be almost Quasaba. I think that they'll right the wrongs, which will be about 40 to 50 years' time. Here, Mamma's time no day. Yeah, what the contract 3 months, Yanni. Big push, big ass 3 months, Yana. Obiana award letter. Tako, a query. NDC, I have a separate in here.
And on by Crana Minini Sebe, Sisia, Gentleman, Mamma, and Mishirano.
Vibrant Media, please subscribe to my channel for more updates.
The long-awaited Accra Kumasi expressway is on course. Feasibility and design work are in progress, and God willing, we shall cut the sod early next year for the start of this iconic project. Don't confuse the Accra-Kumasi Expressway with the Accra-Kumasi Road Dualization Project. They are 2 separate ones. The expressway is a completely different expressway. It is 3 lanes on each side, and it's going to cut the traveling distance from Accra to Kumasi by 50 kilometers. The new expressway will enhance logistical movements and strengthen national integration. The expressway will have rest stops, it will have filling stations, and we will have all the facilities for safe travel between Accra and Kumasi. We will toll the expressway, and so the money that is generated will go to pay for the cost of constructing the expressway. And I pray that I'll have the privilege to commission this all-important project before the end of my term of office in 2029.
Vibrant Media, please subscribe to my channel for more updates.
We cut sod to start the big push projects at Afienya in the greater Accra region. And that first sod cutting was to cover the Afienya Dawhenya road, the Afienya to Dodowa road, the Tepa to Asuchari Volivo road, and also the dualization of the Accra Aflao road. We then continue to Volta region to cut sod again to reconstruct the road from Ho to Denu, which is a major road on the eastern borderline of Ghana. Today, we are here to cut sod to cover 3 regions: Bono East, Savana, and Upper West regions. Today's short-cutting covers the reconstruction of the road all the way from Wenchi to Wa. The road is going to be reconstructed. It will be a new road, very well constructed so that it can adjust to the traffic that it's carrying as an international route to the landlocked countries in Burkina Faso and Mali. At the same time, today represents a short-cutting for the reconstruction of the Fofoso-Sola Road. As you can see, the Sola-Fofoso Road was completed when I was president. Unfortunately, due to lack of maintenance, many parts of the road have deteriorated. And so the same contractor who's working on the Wenchi-Wa Road has also been asked to work on the Fofoso to Sola Road. The first roads that we have selected are the most important arteries in all the regions. And as I said when we launched the big push, I said we're beginning with roads that connect regional capitals to regional capitals and some of the roads that connect district capitals to district capitals. And then afterwards, we'll look at many other roads. So this is not the end. This is the beginning. And so we'll start with the main arteries, and then we will come to the arterial roads that join those main arteries. And so roads like Kong Tuna, Tuna Kalba, all those roads are roads that are going to be captured. Aside from that, for my own hometown Bole, the contractor has been asked to rehabilitate Bole town roads. And at the same time, I'll be coming to cut the sword for both Bole town roads and the reconstruction of the Bole Chache road. The Bole Chache road is important because the Côte d'Ivoire authorities have put a brand new bridge over the Black Volta. And so we need to reconstruct the road so that it becomes an international route for trade between Côte d'Ivoire and Ghana. Today, after this short cutting, we're supposed to continue to Wa to cut the sword for the reconstruction of the Wa Tumu to Navrongo road. Unfortunately, because of some technical reasons and the fact that we have to fly back to Accra today and the limitations that we could face at the Wa airport, we've had to postpone that short cutting. And so I'll come back at a later date so that we cut the sword for the Wa Tumu Navrongo road and also the Bole town roads and the Bole Chache road. But today we are here in Sola, on the soil of Sola, to do more than just cut sword. We're here to open a new corridor of progress, to reconnect regions, markets, and families, to renew the promise of inclusive development, and to affirm that every part of Ghana deserves modern infrastructure, dignity, and opportunity. This event signifies the start of the rehabilitation of the Wenchi-Sola Road and to Wenchi-Wa, a flagship project under our Big Push National Infrastructure Program, and a cornerstone of the 24-hour economy policy. This short-cutting also marks the beginning of a rehabilitation of the Fofoso-Sola Road, which was funded under my past administration with a loan from the African Development Bank. This vividly demonstrates how deliberate public investment can change not only roads, but also the lives of our people. And I wish to repeat my apology and regrets to the people of Ghana that with the start of Big Push, the whole of Ghana is going to be a construction site for the next 2 years. Wherever in this country you go, roads will be being constructed. And so I ask Ghanaians to be patient with us and to accept the inconvenience, because 24 months after the launch of the Big Push, you will have the best roads in West Africa. The Wenchi road is not an ordinary route. It is part of what we call the National Route N12. And it extends from Wenchi in the Bono region, passes through Bamboy, through Bandankwanta and Tinga, to Sola, to Tuna, and eventually to Wa in the Upper West region. Beyond Wa, it continues northwards to Hamile at our border with Burkina Faso. In total, the Techiman to Wa corridor is approximately 322 kilometers, with 195 kilometers comprising the section between Wenchi and Sola, and approximately 35 kilometers from Sola to Wa. These segments are situated in different regions, as I told you. Wenchi is in the Bono East region, Sola is in the Savana region, and Wa is in the Upper West region. Every day, it's estimated that between 2,000 and 2,500 vehicles pass through this corridor, carrying nearly 4,000 tons of grain, yams, cashew, and livestock from the Middle Belt to the north. This road handles a significant volume of Ghana's agro-freight traffic, the vital support of our grain and livestock economy, connecting the rich farmlands of the Bono East region to the Sahel trade routes via Hamile on our northern border. For the past few years, this strategic artery has been allowed to deteriorate. Potholes, failed pavements, and broken drains have made travel difficult and hazardous. The vehicle operating cost on this road has risen by nearly 40%, and travel time just between Wenchi to Sola and Wa can take up to 8 hours. And the rate of accidents has also increased. As a result of the poor nature of the road and the slow speed at which vehicles have to travel, we have also recorded armed robberies on this stretch of road. This is unacceptable in modern Ghana. And that is why, under the Big Push program, we're committed to a comprehensive and modern rehabilitation of this corridor to restore safety, efficiency, and pride to every community along the route. The project covers 195 kilometers and is carefully divided into 7 lots to facilitate concurrent execution and early completion. The project would include complete pavement reconstruction and widening, drainage and culvert upgrades to handle heavy rains, asphaltic concrete surfacing, and so the road is not just going to be a bituminous surfacing road, quota, it's going to be an asphalt road. We'll also have road safety installations that includes road signs, we'll have guardrails, and the road will be beautifully painted and marked so that everybody knows how to move on it. We'll also, along the way, improve the town roads in Bamboy, in Bandankwanta, and Tinga. When the road reaches Bole Township, it will become a dual carriage way. So the road through Bole Township will be a double road, and so the traffic will be separated. Construction is supposed to take 24 months. Construction is supposed to take 24 months. But the contractors have assured me that they will be finished before 24 months reaches. Some of the finest road construction companies have been assigned to this road. So I'm certain that they'll do a good job. We have some of our Chinese, Ghanaian companies, CIWE, and you can see them seated there. We have Polychangda Overseas Engineering Company also there. You can see China Railway number 5 Engineering Company. And then one of Ghana's best road construction companies, Maripoma Limited, is also working on this road. These contractors have been selected for their proven competence and integrity. And let me emphasize, this government will not tolerate delays or shoddy work. We expect compliance with the highest technical standards, environmental protection, and transparent oversight by the Ghana Highway Authority and the Ministry of Roads and Highways. When completed, travel time between Wenchi to Wa will be cut by more than 50%. Vehicle operating costs will decline by more than 40%. And road accidents will reduce by approximately 45%. And agricultural output and trade will rise sharply as farm produce will reach the markets on time. Beyond the numbers, this means that a teacher would reach their posting without delay, a farmer will earn fairer prices, and a trader will be able to deliver their agricultural produce day and night. And this is the essence of the 24-hour economy, where quality infrastructure allows production, processing, and logistics to run continuously 24/7, creating jobs and supporting livelihoods across Ghana. Jobs. The rehabilitation is part of a wider transformation of Ghana's northwestern corridor. And so, as I said, under this phase of the big push, we will reconstruct the Fufuso Solar Road, we'll complete the Bole-Mandari-Chache connection to the Ivory Coast border, integrate these into a continuous high-quality highway stretching from Techiman through Wenchi, Bamboy, Sola, Wa, and Hamile. This will connect the agricultural heartlands of the Middle Belt to our northern frontier and to the regional markets in the Sahel. My brothers and sisters, this project is a shared trust between the government and people of Ghana. So let us protect it. Let us avoid encroachments on the road. Let us avoid overloading of trucks that destroy our investments. And most importantly, let us avoid putting illegal speed ramps on the road. The speed ramps destroy the road because the heavy trucks have to slow down to climb the speed ramps. And when they slow down, the weight of the truck destroys the road. And so you notice that anytime there's a speed ramp, the road there is spoiled. So let us not build illegal speed ramps on the road. We're going to let the contractors put properly engineered speed bumps along the road where vehicles have to slow down. We've also directed the contractors, as far as possible, to engage local people to work in construction. If you need labor, take the local people. Don't go and bring people from somewhere. If you need any supplies of food, of water, our people here are enterprising enough. They can be your suppliers. They will provide you with anything you need. So I urge our youth from Bamboy, Bandankwanta, Tinga, Bole, and Sola to take advantage of this opportunity of the road construction. The big push is about fairness and equity. It ensures that the North and South develop together and that the farmer in Sola benefits from the same quality of roads as the trader in Tema. It complements our broader program of the Feed the Industry initiative linking agriculture to agro-processing zones. The 24-hour plus accelerated export development program boosting logistics and our Blue Water Guards and Clean Up Ghana agenda protecting our environments as we build. Infrastructure forms the backbone of a prosperous economy. Without roads, a nation cannot progress. What we are starting here today is more than a construction project. It is a covenant of hope, a promise that this government will deliver not slogans but solutions, not excuses but excellence. From Wenchi to Sola, from Bole to Wa, from Savana to Accra, we are weaving our nation together thread by thread, road by road, bridge by bridge, and community by community. Let us commit to turn this transformation into a visible and lasting reality. Long live Ghana, long live the Big Push program, long live the 24-hour economy. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong.
Your Excellency, today is another day you are making history. The contractors gathered here have already started work. Many of them have already done some work already before you coming here. You have already cut sort for works in Greater Accra region, Volta region, Western region, and today we are doing Savana region. Your Excellency, from Wenchi to Wa will be around 200 kilometers of road. Your Excellency, no government has ever created this level of ambition. Yes, indeed, a section of this road was awarded before you came, but the contractor never turned up to site because the financing was never secured. You are the one who came, and you did not cancel that contract. You included it in the Big Push. That is why we are doing from Wenchi to Wa today. Your Excellency, without a doubt, you will be remembered as a president who fixed Ghana's rotten roads. Your Excellency, there's no road in any community that anybody is proud about. Take, for instance, the Eastern Corridor, Your Excellency. The Eastern Corridor was one of your brainchild. When you started the Eastern Corridor with Professor Mills, everybody in Ghana thought that it was going to be one of the best roads that will make the journey between the south and the northern region quicker. As we speak, it is still undone. By your grace and by your kindness, the contractors are back on site. So within the next 2 years, that one will also be completed. Your Excellency, I have a small word for the contractors. You must be privileged to participate in the Big Push. Big Push is put together in such a way that when you work and raise certificate, even next month, you will be paid. That is why we do not need to give you interest on delayed payment, because there's not going to be any delays in your payment. Secondly, we do not need to give you advanced mobilization, because just within the last 2 weeks, the president has paid your outstanding debt of over almost 30 billion. He has paid 5 billion out of that already. The same contractors are working, and the bill we owe you is attracting interest. So why do we have to give you the mobilization when we owe you money? So we gave you your money and you can work. And the fear that when you work you will not be paid will not happen under President Mahama. If you work and raise certificate today, we'll pay you before the end of the year. So contractors, you are encouraged to do so. And indeed, I want to thank Your Excellency. I can guarantee you that some contractors are already doing concrete work and earthworks. So I can tell you that when you are working here, in other regions, contractors are also working and you will be paid. Your Excellency, I wouldn't speak much but than to say that this road project, when completed, would mean that the Western Corridor, which is one of the major economic arteries in our country, will be fixed. It ties well into your 24-hour policy, which means that we can make sure this road is done to unlock the economic potentials on this corridor. When the Eastern Corridor, which is also one of the things you are doing, is done, it will also unlock the economic potentials there. Mr. President, the Central Corridor, which is the Accra, Kumasi, and beyond, has not been left out. Indeed, you came to meet the bypasses on the Accra Kumasi Road. And as I said at the Public Account Committee, you never ask us to stop the contractors working on the Central Corridor. The difficulty is that when we came, that project was awarded at the cost of 1.7 billion. As of today, we are told that the variation on that project is in excess of 1.3 billion. That is not yet in the budget. But the ministry and the agencies are working together for us to have a definite cost to complete of the Central Corridor, the bypasses on the Accra Kumasi Road. And when we are able to capture that in the budget, we will go and complete those ones. So, Your Excellency, your people are waiting to hear from you. We've come quite far from the Damango. And I'll leave it here, but to say, Mr. President, the agencies under the Ministry of Road and Highways, Feeder Road and Urban Road are working day and night. I was coming from a region on last 2 Sundays, and I saw a young lady and a team actually doing survey on Sunday on the road. That is how serious the ministry takes your vision for the big push. And I can guarantee you that we shall make sure that your vision becomes a reality for Ghana's road to be improved.
Vibrant Media. Please subscribe to my channel for more updates.